Hey there, welcome to another Icom IC R20 communications receiver video on how to use another function. This is a great function and actually has lots of little features that go with it, so I've decided to do at least a two-part on this one. So the first part, I'm explaining the basic feature, and the second part will explain a little bit more on the different features that it has. This is a video on the IC internal recorder of your radio. The Icom IC R20 has another very powerful and cool feature, and that's the internal recorder. Now in the radio there's a 32 megabyte chip memory that records the audio from what you are listening, and this is cool because it's the only radio that I know that actually has such a function that it can record what you're listening. And what's even better is the fact that you can actually leave the radio on to record automatically what you want, and so you don't have to listen to for example an empty channel all the time. So in part 2 I'll be explaining how to set it up so that it works with your squelch, because by default it's not set up for that. So the basic features of the IC recorder is first here at the bottom row of the radio actually has all the specific info for your IC recorder. That little row of button at the bottom. You've got the record, you've got your play and stop, and you've got your advance or rewind, forward rewind, which will change tracks. Now, one drawback about this recorder is the fact that it cannot record more than 32 different tracks, and that's regardless of the amount of memory that it's using. So if you have, for example, 32 10-second audio clips, even though you can record up to 240 minutes of audio, once you've passed the 32 track mark, you cannot record anymore. So that's one of the drawbacks of the recorder. 32 tracks maximum that you can record. You can record up to 240 minutes of audio in 3 settings. There's the high quality setting, the average quality, and there's like a low quality setting in the radio. And the higher the quality, the less time you will be able to record. Personally, I leave it usually in the regular quality. So first of all, how do you record something? Well, for example, I'll put the weather here. Let's put weather. So this is the weather. I decide I want to record this. All you have to do is press the record key here. Quick press. And you'll see the little red light at the just under the button that will shine up. And at the display you will see record appearing. And it's actually showing you how much you have left. So this little black bar is what I have recorded until now, and the rest of the very tiny line here is telling me, well, I still have all of that to fill up before I'm out of memory. So you always know how much memory you have left, or approximately how much memory you have left, depending on the settings you have. Now I've recorded that. You want to stop recording, the only thing to do is press the stop button, the little square, quick press. The little button here will actually have the red light here will actually have turned off, showing you that, okay, you've stopped recording. If I want to listen to what I just recorded, all I need to do is press the play button here. And here, you've got it. And it's telling me that it's a 52-second track, and this is where I am at. At the top it says this is track number 3 in the memory. So I have only 3 tracks. And this is the read speed at 1 times normal. More about that on the second part. You wanna, when you're listening to the audio of the recorded, you actually have a volume control. So at the top, the left dial button will function as a volume control for the recorder. The right dial button does not do anything. And of course, I'm not sure that it actually works with the dial selection if you invert it. I don't think they invert here. So it stops automatically when it's read your track and goes back automatically into the reception mode. So you don't have to do nothing. If you want to listen to other tracks, because I have 3 tracks, then you've got, of course, the rewind and forward buttons here. So quick press to these buttons will actually give you at the top here, rewind will give me track 2, 1, or if I put forward, track 2, track 3. So if you have many tracks, you can go through your tracks. So I'll put, for example, track 1. I want to listen to that. I'll press the little play button here, and here I have got a 10-minute track that's just started, which is track number 1. So when you are listening to a track and you want to stop it in the middle, just press quick press of the same button that you just pressed for play is also the stop button, and it reverts automatically to the reception mode of your radio. So this is a cool feature. Now when you record, you have different options that are available, and when you actually listen, you also have different options available. So look for part 2 of this video, where I'll explain how to change the record settings for the quality, for also the speed of the playback, and also I'll show you how to set up the squelch enabled recording, meaning that it will automatically stop recording when there's no signals. So this is part 1. Part 2 coming up about the IC recorder options that you can change. If you enjoyed these videos, click the subscribe button at the top of the screen. You'll be informed of all the videos we put online. And if you have any comments or questions, let us know. It's always fun to have feedback. If you have questions, no stupid questions. There are no stupid questions, so hey, don't hesitate to ask any question you might have. And of course, if you have a request of a feature you'd like to see reviewed first, let me know and I'll try to do a video for you. And for everyone, of course. So thanks for watching 73s.